Hey y'all, it's your girl KV again, coming back to you with some old TV reviews, y'all. I'm over here laughing because my mama just sent a text message. The package has been delivered. Talking about my baby. So, 2 episodes. I think I usually end up doing 2 episodes on this, huh? We pick up season 8, episodes 7 and 8, starting with episode 7, Love and Lockup. We pick up with Stormy and Tisha still arguing at Nell's birthday party. Tisha feel like it's weird that Stormy invited her to the Lovers and Friends event, and she's just really harping on it. But then she's like, but I did RSVP. So everybody is like, well, girl, why are you making a big stink about this if you're gonna go anyway? So how weird is it really if you still gonna go? So what happens next? Nell tells her that she's drunk and she confronting everybody. She's doing too much. They tired of it. Tisha is like, I ain't drunk. I'm this Tisha. This me. I'm telling y'all how I feel. I ain't drunk. I was like, Tisha, you drunk. This might be your genuine feelings, but baby, you drunk. Next, we see Courtney and Stormy are talking to Marcel. They confused about all the smoke, but Courtney is like, I'ma always stand beside my wife. Like, period. Marcel would never. Marcel can't imagine the thought of standing beside Tisha in public on camera. Child cheese. Marcel is like, well, Tisha feels like it's weird that we got invited to the event, and I feel like it's weird too. Last time we saw all together, we was arguing, fussing, yelling, cussing down to the reunion. And I get that if this was normal circumstances, but like I said on the last review, y'all are co-workers. Y'all are co-workers that have to be together to film. So it's not really a normal situation where it would be weird if we inviting people to our events and people actually showing up to our events. It's just not that weird. Courtney is like, well, we don't have the issue. Y'all have the issue. Meanwhile, Tisha is mad that Nell said that she was Tisha's mentor versus admitting that they're building a friendship. And so I'm like, okay, not that I excuse her being drunk and doing the most at this lady party, but I can definitely see where that type of energy that she has is coming from. Because if we building a friendship and then you get confronted by some fans, not even some people in your life, some fans is like, ugh, you friends with Tisha? And your reply is, well, I'm her mentor. I'm not her friend, I'm her mentor. That's some flawed stuff right there. So I would be annoyed and a little upset about that too. Next we see the guys, Chris, Martell, and Courtney meet up to throw around the football. Martell is mad that people are picking sides and choosing Mel. This nut is like, people can't invite us both. We don't have no issues when we in the same room together. In what world, Martell? Martell must be living in another dimension, like on Rick and Morty. Do y'all be watching Rick and Morty? Rick and Morty be walking through these different portals where they be like, let's go to 10 years ago. Let's go here. Let's go to space. That's the portal that Martell be walking through, because the world that he experienced is not the world that we all experience around him. It's just not. And so another thing about Martell is like, you're asking why Nell didn't invite you to the party and picked Melody over you when every chance you get in this lady's face and disrespect her. The last one-on-one conversation y'all had, you called her a HOE and a side piece. Why wouldn't she pick Melody over you? Crazy. Next we see Marcel and Tisha are at home having a heart-to-heart. Side note, y'all, I love their kitchen. Their kitchen is so nice. I love the remodel. We was watching it last Sunday at my mama house, and We all had to stop and have a conversation about the kitchen. What you think about that color? It's black, but it's nice. Would you like the kitchen like that? That's a nice kitchen. We legit paused the TV to have a discussion about the kitchen. So I guess Marcel know what he's doing a little bit, even though he ain't finishing no projects over there. So they are talking about working with the others, as far as working with Kimmy, doing the build for her, and them trying to book Mel for their second Black Business Expo that they had in Atlanta. She didn't come. She said she had a prior engagement, but he said he feels like her not coming had something to do with his statement that he made about Martell being arrested. This nut Marceau said the only reason he made a statement was because people down at the news station thought it was him getting arrested. You know, we two black men that's bald with names that start with MAR, and they thought it was me. So y'all have been on TV over 5 years, and y'all supposed to be them dudes out in Huntsville. Ain't nobody had y'all confused. People might verbally slip up and say Martell instead of Marceau, or Marceau instead of Martell. But if they see it, they know who it is and they know who to contact. They do not think it was you. Also, pictures come with this type of stuff. So they full well knew that it wasn't you. It was just crazy for him to say. Very dumb. And they like, see, we always getting blamed for everything. We always getting blamed for other people's stuff. Yeah, every couple that speaks against us ends up in a bad situation, and they get to listing off couples that done fell apart. I'm like, y'all are very full of y'all selves. The couples that are no longer together are no longer together because the relationship had issues, not because they had the nerve to call y'all out on y'all mess. Next we see Tisha said she done being nice, you know. This is still the same thing. She's done being nice. Marcel was like, yeah, but you gotta work on accountability. So at this point, she's offended. She's crying. She got her little cry angle. I said, not you got the Candace cry angle, girl. Not you got the Candace cry angle. And she tells me, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about it no more. So why would you say that? I said, girl, it wasn't even too. She didn't even take a deep breath before she started the conversation back up after saying she didn't want to talk about it. So he's basically like, do you not see yourself getting defensive and not taking accountability when the topic is about you being defensive and not taking accountability? Is the common sense in the room with us? So, like I said, she's crying and she's saying that he stay coming for her around people, and she don't like that. And I'm like, girl, he's never going to have your back. Okay, I told you at the top of this review, when Courtney had Stormy's back, Marcel would never. The thought is unimaginable for him to have your back, especially if it goes against what he feels and believes. He slick hates her, or resents her, or doesn't respect her. It's just, I don't know if it's one or all or some. A, B, C, or D, all of the above, or E, A, and C. I don't know. But it's something, because the way he treats his own wife is just so sad to watch. He gonna always call you out in public or in private, whether you right or you wrong. He's gonna always find a way to be like, you got thoughts for yourself. See, this is what happens when women think. This is what happens when women think. That's how I feel like that's how Marcel be wanting to talk. So next we see a little scene with Stormy and Melody. They link up at some little Chinese restaurant. They having sushi, teriyaki chicken. Melody didn't have enough teriyaki sauce on her chicken, so she like, why mine light skin and her dark skin? I want to send mine back. I want mine to look like hers. They like, girl, we'll put some teriyaki sauce on it for you. So they talk about drunk Tisha and how she was acting a fool at Nell's party. But overall, they're there because Stormy wants to give Mel a heads up that Martell is going to be with her lovers and friends event. So, of course, Mel is like, oh, he is? Well, I won't. Thanks for the heads up, girl. Next, we see Trisha, Latricia and Martell having their training session. In my funky Dineva voice, is it me? Or was she scantily clad for this session? Like, did you need to show all that skin to work out with Martell? We done seen her work out with Tisha. We done seen her work out with Stormy, Courtney, and Ken. And I feel like she was real naked for this section. She had them shorts coming all up the woo-ha. She had the shirt that had the zipper going across, so it was a little cleavage coming on through. And I was just like, somebody got the goods on display to be working out with Martell. I really want to know, has she ever been like this with Martell, or if she been like this with the brother? Either way, Martell acts like he knows her dirty secrets, or he knows something about her. You know what I mean? Like, cause he just be doing the most. He over here giggling like a little schoolgirl with a crush, or not trying to. I ain't even gonna say that because I don't want to seem like I think Trisha's some HOE or nothing. But yeah, they might have been like this. Either him or the brother. I'm convinced. One or the other. She introduced herself. Hi, I'm Latricia. He said, well, why you do that? You know, since you don't know me and all. He was like, well, I didn't know you then, but whatever, girl. It's fine. He asked her how long she's known Marceau. She's like, my sister and my cousin used to work up at the movie theater with him. I can't remember the name of the movie theater, but they used to work up there with him. He's like, oh, so you was getting invited to the parties too? She's like, what parties? Oh, the parties. You know the parties. She's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about, fool. Oh, well, if you was there, he would have got you too. She like, now he wouldn't. Like, the fuck? So Trisha's just there so she don't get fined. We can tell that Trisha does not really want to be there, but she dressed like she want to be there. And Martell is there to act a fool. They talk about her boyfriend and how she's still married. Oh, so your side dude. So you got a side dude. Everybody got a side piece. Like Nell was a side piece. Everybody got a side piece. Everybody a side piece. And in her confessional, she just like, it was a cool workout, but yeah, I won't be doing this again. I said, you shouldn't have did it this time, sis. Why you let production / Stormy being production's plant set you up to have this one-on-one scene with Martell? So Melody finally sits down with Marceau about him commenting in the blogs about Martell's arrest. He claims that it was his friend who he gave the statement to. Oh, my friend texted me and was asking me some questions, so I replied to him. So now it's your friend, and that's why you was having a conversation with him. But at first, it was some news people that had you and Martell confused. Pick a lie, stick with it. Pick a lie and stick with it. So he ends up, trying to state his case. He ends up showing her the text conversation that he had. I ain't gonna be able to read that book. I'm still stuck on the first read. He ends up showing her the text conversation, and she's reading it, and he ended the conversation with hashtag free Martell. So she's teed off by that, like, free Martell. And I'm a little annoyed by it too, because it's like, oh, I'll be so sick of y'all. But we know that he was trying to be funny. Because he didn't even really know the whole story about why Martell was there. Y'all see my little dry strawberries and orange. So that's how that episode ends. Now we're on season 8, episode 8. Sonny's destiny has arrived. So we're still at this table where Melody is a free Martell. That's what you're gonna say. You're gonna say some free Martell. Well, free Tisha. Free Tisha. I said, ooh, she ate with that one. She ate with that one, y'all. And, she's just mad that he made a statement, period. You ain't gonna check on me, but you gonna make a statement. Like, she's annoyed. She feels like everybody should have texted her to check on her about what was going on. One, y'all not friends. But 1 point BP, 1 point B point. It's a show. It's a show. If you want the tea, text me directly. Okay? That's period. Check on me and get the whole story. Okay? Man would have been ready to dump on Martell. So yeah. He is acting like he never did anything wrong. He would never do something like that. Da da da. And she was like, "Didn't you threaten my mama with a video?" And if y'all don't remember, or y'all don't watch the show, or y'all didn't watch that far back, apparently Melody's mom was dating Marcel and Maurice's older brother. They have an older brother, and Melody's mom was dating him, and I guess they was like this. She said that they was just friends, and they would drive hours to hang out. She said they weren't like this, but Marcel said he got a tape of her, and he know that they was like that. So they arguing back and forth, and he basically, and I'm like, they had to cut something out the scene, because then he started talking about the millimeters, which is Mel's fan base. He called them the army of deplorables and said that they need to be controlled. I said, baby, the millimeters are under attack, honey. They are under attack. I am not a part of said army. Melody is an interesting case. She has her moments where I'm like, dang, that was low. But she has some moments like, girl, I'm with you there. So I'm not necessarily a millimeter, but I don't dislike her either. So she's like, you want me to control my fan base, but you need to control your mother-in-law. So if you can't control Wanda, don't try to tell me I need to control my fans, okay? Next we see Stormy and Destiny meet up at this cute little lounge with loud music and little chicken wings and stuff for them to eat. I said, baby, not these paper boats. That restaurant looked too nice for them paper boats. Okay, is it? Put myself on a plate. Their lounge was nice enough to have the long rectangle plates. They got the little dip in it, so like, your chips or something can get a little rim. Even if they was plastic and disposable, because people still on the pandemic wave and don't want to be washing and reusing stuff. That lounge looked too nice to be bringing their food out in some paper boats, okay? But that's beside the point. Oh, I was like, what? What is that? They're sitting there. Stormy and Destiny are sitting there, and they like, who would have thought that we would have met here? Look at us. Look at us, man. And then they playing a flashback. So the Galentine's event. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. They've had a very up and down relationship throughout this show. Because remember, they fell out. And then she got her the Gucci purse because she wanted them to be Gucci. But I feel like they ended up falling out again. I feel like Galentine's was after that, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm a little inebriated, so who knows. So they talking about how Stormy is moving warehouses and they need to be in a bigger space, yada, yada, yada. And plus, she mentions that one of Mel's fans, one of the millimeters, had come up to the warehouse to harass her. She mentions that she saw Mel. They went out to lunch or whatever. She was nice. Da, da, da. Destiny was like, was she genuine? Yeah, I think so. I think so. They go through all the pleasantries of catching up because, it actually seems like they're on a good foot these days. So they do go through, a myriad of conversations during this scene. And you can tell that this scene ain't as forced as some scenes be. You know what I mean? So she's really there to tell her that she invited Sunny and Moses to the event. And she was like, well, how was it when you met up with him? And Destiny was like, he wasn't wearing his ring. I said, ooh, tell the tea, girl, because he wasn't. And that was the first thing he told Sunny so he don't get in trouble. I forgot to put my ring on. Yeah, I forgot. You forgot to put your ring on to go see your ex. Okay. Okay. Next, we see Marcel is talking to one of their employees. The chief of staff. They ordered somebody to play chief of staff, and they kind of wrapping up that conversation because Tisha gets there, and the girl is like, "Oh, it's my 1 year anniversary." Or Marcel says, "Oh, it's her 1 year anniversary." And Tisha is like, "Oh my God, yes, girl, you survived through your first year. The first year is so hard. Oh man, oh girl, that's good. You survived your first year, girl. Whew, cause me, I better survive my first. I can't survive any year. Every year I be ready to divorce him, but we got these kids, see, and I don't want to be taking care of the kids without him. And girl, whew, but you made it to the first year, girl. Good. Shout out. What's up? That's short. Marcel looking at her like, it wasn't that tough. Tisha said, she. Oh, Lord. I was cracking up at that. Tisha, like, and they bleep it out, but you can see, like, she full blown was like, shh. I was like, dang. So I'm like, well, maybe this is the new unfiltered Tisha, and it wasn't just the liquid courage, because she kind of has been on one all season. So, because let's not forget, she called Sonny trifling to her face multiple times. So maybe this is the season of Tisha fully speaking her mind, okay? Letting the people know how she feels. Let me stop before my little camera drop. So, he's telling Tisha that he went to go see Mel. He said she did have a good point, y'all, about controlling fans. I told her she need to control the millimeter. She said we need to control Wanda. Tisha was like, well, she be telling her fans to get active. She be telling her fans to get active. It's not like we do that with my mama. Da, 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 da. She's trying to state her case. And Marcel is just doubling and tripling down. Like, she had a good point. I said, dang, girl. He gonna always choose Melody's side over yours. He is always gonna choose Melody's side over yours. Like, Marcel is very interesting in that way. He wants his wife to be this docile, meek and mild, don't speak up, barefoot and pregnant, don't work, stay home, take care of the kids woman. But he truly admires Melody for being the strong, awarded, skillful, talented woman that she is. And which a part where I didn't really mention before is when they were talking about the Black Business Expo, the second one that it was in Atlanta that they wanted Melody to speak at, that made me giggle already, because when they did the first expo and Melody was like, I don't come and speak for free. Like, you can reach out to my agent and get my booking fee. And he was like, well, why would I pay for somebody to speak that just sell t-shirts? And she had to run down the resume. Boy, stop playing with me. You know I do property preservation. You know I do this. You know I do this. You know I do this. Don't do that. Don't you ever play with my name like that. Okay? Now she could be like, and I got an honorary doctorate. And it was probably after that. That was probably what really pushed him to want to have her speak at the expo. And he mentions, because when they sat down, she had asked, they talked about it. She was like, you had a keynote speaker and you had a panel and you did this and you did this, just like I suggested, huh? He was like, yeah, if I get good advice, I ain't going to leave it on the table. I'm going to take it and run with it. I ain't that stubborn. I ain't no teacher out here, okay? And that made me laugh, y'all. That had me cracking up. So, next scene. Stormy's Canvas Beauty event. We see her kind of coaching Trisha and Ken on how they gonna walk out, and I want you to rub the oil, pour the oil on her, rub it down like this. Yeah, I want you to do one of these numbers. And it just was making me laugh. We see the event finally going on, and Nell sees Sunny and she pulls her to the side to question her about the whole debauchery that is Sunny and Moses. She says that he was dating everyone and they was broke up. We weren't on the show, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Same thing we heard until everybody else on the show and on the internet. Nell is just like, Oh, okay. Well, had you ever met him in person? No. Well, it was her birthday party, but that was like, a party. It was a lot of people who was all walking around. It's not like I was talking to him, right? So now it's just like, okay, I get it. I understand. Next, we see Destiny gets there, and Sunny pulls her to the side to talk. Stormy said, y'all not finna mess up my event. She takes them back to a private room. It's like, y'all talking here, and shuts the door. Sunny had the nerve to ask Destiny, why you going on a podcast talking about me? Destiny said, I'm a public figure and I'm talking about my public life. Like, get it right. You weren't a public figure at the time. You weren't a public figure at the time, which is the dumbest thing ever. It's like, if you was once a public figure, you're kind of always a public figure. Whether people care about your presence or not is one thing, but you're always pretty much a public figure because people are going to know your name. People are going to know your face. So if they see or hear anything about you, it's going to stick. And they're going to be like, hey, y'all hear about Destiny getting arrested? So yes, girl, she is a public figure. So they having the same conversation. Oh, well, y'all was broke up. No, we weren't broke up. Y'all was broke up. I got his number in August. We were still together in July, August. Well, he was with somebody else when I met him. I'm like, Sonny, please stop telling everybody how your now husband was dogging all these women before he got with you. Like, it's not a good look, baby. It makes you look dumb. It makes you look dumb because it wasn't like y'all was together for a while for him to get it out his system and everything. Y'all got together and was married within like 6 months to a year. Girl, stop telling people that he was out here playing women like that. And then Sunny gets on my nerve because she be having so much smoke for Destiny when you married her man and was supposed to be her friend, or if not her friend, at the very least, her producer that she was close with and had a relationship with. Y'all numbers in the phone. You booking her jobs and paying for her backup dancers because she can't afford it. Like, you the one in the wrong here, Sonny. The degree of a wrong might be a 4, it might be a 10, but you're the one in the wrong. So you having this smoke for Destiny as if she can't have feelings about what you did to her is childish, and it's just plain out stupid. It's like, girl, you did it. Take it on the chin and move on. Sonny is like, I'm trying to have a real conversation here with you. Destiny said, there's nothing real about this. I said, ooh. 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay? Destiny is over that conversation. Destiny is like about to leave. Stormy comes in the room like, everything okay? Y'all getting loud. Don't want the pictures of here. And yeah, y'all. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think the event finna start now, but Trisha was so freaking awkward getting that oil rubbed on her. Ken was into it, and she just, like, just standing there, just scared stiff. I was like, Lord. Destiny sees Martell, and you gotta make sure I don't act up. I gotta be over here with you. You gotta make sure I don't act up. He said, nah, sometimes you gotta slap a bit. I was like, very true. Sometimes you do. Like I said, Sunny is mad because she said Destiny was throwing jabs. She tells Moses, well, we can leave. We can leave. And I'm like, yeah, girl, you can, with that little trench coat just pulled together in the front. Like, did you even have on an outfit up under there? Or did they tell you, y'all, we need you to film in an hour, and you just threw on a trench coat after putting on a little makeup because you ain't had no time? Like, what is going on with the fit? Trisha calls Martell a flaker because he's not modeling. Remember, she asked Trisha and Martell to be a model. Martell said, oh no, Nell said, oh, because of Megatron? Because Ken, He a bodybuilder. He looked like this. Him and Trisha be in the gym 3 times a day sometime. And Martell said, exactly. I can't compete with that. I can't compete with that. Y'all ain't finna embarrass me out here. I told you I got the dad bod going on. I ain't really been working out like that. I wasn't finna go out like that. Y'all got me messed up. So Trisha, like I said, she's up there scary, getting rubbed on. Nell and Destiny are talking, and she is telling her how she talked to Sunny. She talked to Sunny. And they're kind of comparing notes on what Sunny is saying. She is Destiny. Destiny is like, she did meet him. We were at my birthday party together, and we all sat at the table. Me, her, him, and a couple other people. We were all at the table. It was 6 of us talking in an intimate session. Nell is like, I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that. And Destiny is getting emotional at this point because she's like, I was friends with them. Like, I thought that these were people that I could trust. Him and her, I guess. I couldn't quite tell who she was talking about in particular. Like, was she talking about Sunny and then she switched and talked about Moses, or was she talking about Moses the whole time? But I feel like that applies to both of them. She did think that they were people that wouldn't do her like this, the both of them. So, of course, it hurts for somebody to do this to you for the sake of being on the show, because that's what it seems like. So that's the end of the event. Next, we see Courtney and Stormy at home. Stormy is talking to some lady. I couldn't catch the caption to see who it was, but she's talking to somebody. And Courtney comes home and tells her that the police was at the warehouse looking for her. She like, the police? He like, yeah, it was 2 policemen that came to the warehouse looking for you. She's like, what they come looking for me for? I need to find out what's going on. She leaves out the room to call her lawyer to see what's going on. The lawyer allegedly tells her that it's 2 warrants out for her arrest: harassing communications and disorderly conduct. And this is from the stalker millimeter who popped up at her warehouse. I said, how you gonna press charges on somebody when you went to harass them? But I'm sure if these charges are real, they will get thrown out. And I say that because word on the curb is that they are fabricating this storyline of her having these charges pressed against her, to make it salacious TV. It's giving. I can see that because we know how Carlos King move. Not only is he gonna put 20 on 10, he gonna put 30 on 10, okay? And it's giving, oh, the people calling us, love and marriage after lockup. Let's lean into it. It's definitely giving a scene where y'all recorded it out of order. This probably didn't even happen like it's flowing in the show. Y'all recorded it to fit it in there somehow just to lean into the joke of love and marriage after lockup. And then a lot of people, and I say that because a lot of people online are like, there is no record of this arrest. There's no record of any of this. They are fabricating storyline. And I'm like, yikes, that's real extra if they are. Like, it should never be that deep. Not as far as Carlos King goes, because you're the producer of the show. You want people to watch. You need mess. But if I were Stormy and Courtney, I don't think I would. I know that I wouldn't go this far to pretend that I got locked up. And a part of me feels like they too grown and Courtney's too real to even play like that. So a part of me feels like maybe it did happen. Now, I don't know nothing about getting charges and stuff like that. So would she have to really turn herself in for something like that? Or would like her lawyer just kind of know that and it be a court date? That's the part where I'm a little confused on. Like, Somebody said that you harassed them, so now you gotta get arrested with no. Well, I mean, I guess that's what happened to Martell, huh? Or did she have to turn over some proof? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how all of this goes. I would like to believe that Stormy and Courtney wouldn't play like that, but I don't know them people in real life. I don't know what they willing to do for a check. You know what I mean? So that, that's the end of those two episodes, y'all. But now in current day, like two days ago or so, we see that Wanda and Melody are beefing in the internet streets. I'm guessing when the episode aired and Melody said something about you need to control your mama, you need to control your mama, that activated Wanda. My Prosecco a little flat, but it's still good. That must have activated Wanda. I don't know what Wanda said. Somebody on YouTube said that Wanda doesn't give permissions to use her lives or her videos like on nobody's YouTube page. And I'm guessing so because I haven't seen not one YouTuber post Wanda's live, but I've seen like 5 YouTubers post Melody's live. And people also said that Wanda's live was long, but I'm like, y'all will chop it up and give us the good part. So I'm guessing she truly don't let people use her stuff. So Melody's live, baby, she went all the way in on Wanda. Or should I say LaWanda, baby. She ate Wanda up, okay? Down from the Mary J. Blige boots up to the freeze-dry curled hair, okay? She ate Wanda up. She was just like, girl, you got all these claims about this, that, and the third. Meet me in court. Prove it or pay me, okay? Over there with a boyfriend and a side dude. Who does that? With your little nasty food truck riding on 2 wheels. Talking about my honorary doctorate. How about you get a degree, okay? You little middle school dropout. How about you get your GED and then come talk to me? I was just like, half of your life over and you out here fighting with a 38-year-old. You can be my mama. You old enough to be my mama out here. I said, baby, not half your life already over. So I said, damn, Melody. That's like that was Melody's Not Like Us. That was Melody doing the what is the blood stomp? Doing the blood stomp to Not Like Us on Wanda food truck. They not like us. They don't have degrees. They cheating on their husband. Okay, like they not like us. They real old. They not like us. Okay, that was Melody's Not Like Us, y'all. But that's all I know about the situation so far. Y'all know they do everything on social media, so I'm sure we will get an update eventually. And hopefully they go to court. Hopefully they take it to court. I think I wouldn't be mad at Melody for taking LaWanda to court because Wanda stayed talking at the side of her neck. So if it's a reason like a defamation of character or something that Melody could claim as far as it comes to Wanda, I wouldn't be mad if she pursued it, y'all. Wanda been needing to get slapped up a little bit. People loved her because she's entertaining for the show, but it's like she's bad for these friendships. She's bad for these friendships though. Like, so they had to get rid of Wanda. I can see them not really having Wanda, but they ain't had Wanda at all. I thought they was gonna cut her back, baby. They took her off completely. But like I said, I get it. So that is the end of this review, y'all. I'm inebriated. My Eddie hit a while ago. I'm feeling good. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm keeping it simple tonight. I've been wanting a good sandwich. So I went to the store and bought some boar's head meat and cheese. I think I did like the blackened turkey. The blackened turkey with the chipotle Gouda cheese. And I got all my little fixings and stuff. And I'm finna go in on this sandwich, y'all. Finna go in. But that's all, y'all. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think. Would Melody be in the right or in the wrong to sue Miss Wanda for running her mouth all the time? Bye.